Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there is a serious wave that was started here in this country by Gen Zs, and the other groups joined in. The youth have been in a protest due to poor governance, and it came to its climax when members of parliament passed a finance bill that the majority of Kenyans felt that it was not the best. That is then when the youth got angry and stormed the parliament. They entered the Senate, and some level of destruction was experienced. But later, that situation was managed by the government. Some youth were killed. There was serious shooting at the parliament just to neutralize the situation. But remember, this youth, after walking into the parliament, the next point they were heading to, it was State House. So this issue was managed. So the issue of Gen Z uprising began right here in Kenya. But seemingly, going by the situation, what we are witnessing in the world, this issue of Gen Z uprising is now being realized in other countries, especially now the Asian countries. There were Gen Zs in countries like, number one, Bangladesh, where the Prime Minister was forced out of office. If you go to Sri Lanka, they managed to remove that leadership when they stormed their state house. They went even to the swimming pool and they reclaimed power. So after Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, today we are speaking about one of the poorest country in Asian continent by the name Nepal. The Nepalese Gen Zs took it to the street to protest about poor governance and all that. It started like a joke, but now it is a serious issue that has now left the country in a serious damage. Now, with power, all tools of power, security in your hands, it is now clear that it reaches a point whereby even police and army cannot save you. When it comes to a situation whereby now the country has decided that they don't need your leadership, it is time to call for change. So, police had no option. As youth had reached that level in Nepal, reclaiming their country. So they had to withdraw, going by the situation on the ground. There are those who are still asking, why is Nepal on a protest? We know that there are so many things that have happened right now in Nepal which will not be recovered in an easy way. Economy, where it is as of now, it won't be recovered very quickly. The damage is serious. It has gone to levels of, total shutdown of a country's economy. But where did all this begin? How did Nepal found itself in the mess they are in today? The issue of leadership is all where the problem began.
Today I stand here with the dream of building a new Nepal, with a fire of hope and passion burning within me. But my heart is heavy because this dream seems to be slipping away. Rise and shines, futures of this upcoming imperial empire. I, Avishkar Raut, the head boy of this everlasting imperial institute, Holy Bell English Secondary School, welcomes you with open arms to our 24th annual program. I put myself before you this moment to shed light within your consciousness by piercing the dark nimbus that circles above you. I am present here today to immortalize a monumental change in the course of history. Nepal, our mother, this country gave us birth, nurtured us. But what did it ask in return? Just our honesty, our hard work, our contribution. But what are we doing? We are bounded by the chains of unemployment, fleeing abroad in search of opportunities. We are trapped by the selfish games of political parties. Corruption has woven a web that is extinguishing the light of our futures. Youth, rise! We are the torch bearers of change. If you do not raise our voices, who will? If you do not raise our voices, who will? If you do not build this nation, who will? We are the fire that will burn away the darkness. We are the storm that will sweep away injustice and bring prosperity. Our ancestors shed their blood to give us this nation. We cannot sell it. We cannot lose it. We are the fire. We will burn every despair away. Now we must decide. Now we must decide. Will we drown in the darkness of despair or rise as the sun of hope? Will we change the fate of this nation or will we let it remain in shackles? King Birendra once said, even if I die, shall my country live on? All the youths, carry these words in your heart and engrave a monument of change in the course of history. Nepal is ours and its future is in our hands. Jai Yuva! Jai Nepal!
Now, I want us to continue with our panel discussion, but before we go deep into that, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Today, I have decided it's the time to give a general shout out to all our channel membership. For those who have joined or subscribed to the channel membership, I'm giving a general shout out to you. Thank you so much for supporting this channel directly in that manner. You can join this channel membership through the join button. Just press it. There are several packages you can choose on. There's nothing we are offering differently from what we are doing here, but we are just encouraging people to join it just to support us. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, there was serious anger among the youth in Nepal. I got an opportunity to work with the Nepalese somewhere. So I know their story. They used to tell about their country, and you would really get to know that indeed there is abject poverty in Nepal. So me, I have had one-on-one with them. I've worked with them for quite a long time. To some extent, you can understand what is going in their country, what is going on in their country, if you listen to their story. So I'm sorry for Nepalese on what is going on in their country. I sympathize with them. There are people I know. But then, where did all this start from? There was corruption. There is oppression. There is the ruling class that has brought that division in the country. The haves and the haves not. So, wakati Ruto alikuwa anaongea mambo ya hustler and all that, Uhuru was trying to warn him about it. But Ruto did not listen. Kilibakia kidogo tu, it happens on him so that he can know that division was trying to bring here. But the issue in Kenya is that huyu president mwenye tuko naye, he has brought some policies that are not good. Uhuru had a way of managing the situation. Ruto is the worst. If he's not careful, what is happening in Nepal will happen in Kenya. There was an attempt, but the situation was neutralized. He has not won it. Having Raila Odinga, you have not won it. Let him look on what has happened in Bangladesh. Let him look on what has happened in Sri Lanka. I've also got a time to work with Sri Lankans. So I know, even Bangladeshis. Let him look on what is happening in Nepal. You impoverish people. There are no jobs. Even if there are jobs, it doesn't earn them good money. People have lacked a way of surviving. They have nothing to worry about. Sababu hawana chochote. Poverty. Yani tofauti na Kenya, kwa wale watu ambao wameenda kufanya kazi huko nje. Even in those Gulf countries. Utapata Mkenya ataenda afanye kazi, atarudi huko afanye investment. Lakini ukiangalia hawa jamaa kutoka Nepal, wakienda nje hawana hata mpango wa kurudi kwao. Including even using your money to go and invest back. No, they don't have such a plan. Why? Because their country is in a mess. So these youth are asking for new leadership that will solve their problem. They are agitating for change. Sasa, we don't pray to have what has happened in Sri Lanka, in Nepal, because the destruction is too much. It's huge. To recover it will be a problem. Itakaa inchi kwa umaskini kwa muda mrefu kabla wa recover from that mess. It will not even encourage or attract investors as of now. We don't want to go in that direction, and therefore we are asking the leadership we are having in this country to look at what is happening there. Otherwise, jambo kama hili ni rahisi likafanyika kwa nchi kama Kenya, tukiwa na uongozi ambao tuko nao kwa saizi usiozingatia nafasi za vijana na jinsi ya kuhudumia, how to look into the economy that will encourage investment, which will provide jobs for the youth so that they can focus on working and investing rather than having an idle mind. Then with the poverty and hunger, utafanya mambo kama haya.